Hey everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time here, welcome to my life. So we're going to continue reading my middle school diary. I made a binder in middle school. It's gorgeous. But this is part 2. If you have not seen the first part, I would highly recommend to go watch it if you really truly want to follow along with all of the names, all of the stories. If you really don't care, if you want to start right now, that's fine. That's fine. I'll give you a little recap if you don't remember from last week. I don't even know what grade I'm in. I'm in 6th grade. My memory is not good. This is why I write everything down. So I'm like in love with Chad for some reason. So I had a boyfriend in 6th grade. I finally snagged a guy. My memory, I don't know how we even started to go out because I never knew about him. I'm pretty sure somebody asked me out for him, but like, how did you know about me? I don't know. And I've never talked to him in person ever. This was like a whole online relationship, and we went to the same school, and he was in 7th grade. I was in 6th grade, but we were both 13 at the time. On my 13th birthday is when I started my very first period. It's a little TMI, but that was my 13th birthday. But we did have a snow day, so at least I did not have to go through that while in school. Could you even imagine? Like, I can't. Thank God. What else? Oh, my best friend, Clara. My best friend Clara is now hanging out with a girl that I do not like, and her name is Clarissa. For some reason, I stuck with a bunch of C names, and I'm sorry, those are the only ones that I could come up with. But they're starting to hang out, and you can go watch the reason why I don't like Clarissa in the last video because I do explain that towards the end. But let's continue. What happens next? Because I really don't know. All right, so we're gonna skip a lot of months. So last time I wrote to you was April 15th, and now it's gonna be August 24th, 2007. I feel like I always write after the first day of school because can you guess why, guys? Can you guess why? Because there's a new cute boy that started at school. Is this like a sitcom? Because I feel like this is a sitcom. So his name is going to be Ethan. Dear Moon, OMG, there is a new guy named Ethan, and he is so cute. To me, he is anyway. Anyways, I hope he asks me out sometime soon. Maybe he's a guy I have been dreaming of. Like, I don't understand the thought process that she has because, okay, it's a new school year, it's a new day, there's a new boy, and you're like, I hope he asks me out. Girl, you've never even talked to him. You need to stop. And my horoscope from Spleak is a roller coaster of emotions and other stuff, and it's said to have your emotions on full or something like that. Well, altogether, I think it meant that something big is gonna happen tonight, like at the football game. Oh my God, what bad rom-com is this? Like, hopefully somebody is gonna ask me out 1,000 exclamation points. Like, I'm so excited. I hope Ethan asked me out. I would so say yes. Or Asher, my ex-boyfriend, who we were on again, off again, on again, off again, on again. Or Asher, that would be awesome if he did that. Oh my God, this is so weird because I don't know who will ask me out if it happens. Oh my God. There are a couple of guys that I kind of have a crush on, no big deal, but they are cute and smart and funny. OMG, I think I'm gonna wear my jersey and jeans, or maybe shorts, I don't really know yet. Haha, I did it again. I was just so excited and just typing gibberish. And that was on August 24th, and then on the 25th, I said, P.S. the game was canceled at halftime because of lightning. No one asked me out. Okay, so the whole thing with like Asher, I was like lying in my diary. Like, I really did like him and I wanted to hang out with him in person, but like I was just so fucking shy. I was also a 6th grader. Like, I was 13 years old, but like I've never talked to him in person. He's also never asked me over to like hang out. Also, I like literally told no one I was dating him because I was kind of embarrassed that like, yeah, we're dating, but like we've never talked in person before. Like, I don't even remember how the fuck we started to go out. I don't remember. I'll have to, I really don't want, I've never talked to him. After all of this, I've never once spoke to him, but I would love to message him or something. Be like, hey. This is so awkward. Oh my god, I would fucking die. Let's never talk to him. If for some reason he watches this video and he knows I'm talking about him, can you please like fill me in on the details because I don't remember. Anyway. Now this yellow piece of paper, this ancient artifact, is a note that we passed to each other in study hall. The fact that this is yellowing makes me upset. This is between me and my friend. I'm gonna give her the name Kelly. So the first note I wrote was in August. So I believe this was October or November, I believe, based on the other stuff. So let me read it. So Kelly says, do you have any homework? And I wrote, C. Like, how about you? And she's like, no, what do you have? And I said, I have math, but I finished that in class. She says, me too. This is important. And then I said, I have social studies. Okay, so Kelly asked, what am I talking with Serena about? And I put something, little smiley face with a tongue sticking out. Kelly's like, please tell me, pretty please. And I said, all right, fine. So here's the details. Okay, there's a lot of new names that are going to be coming up, so I'm going to explain this in the best possible way that I can. So we have Serena, who we hung out a lot in elementary school, and we just kind of like fell apart naturally. We just like, well, I made different friends and she kind of stayed with the friend group that we had in like elementary school, but like just, you know, whatever, just kind of grew apart. But we were talking to some boys and we're like, oh my god, I cannot say this stupid fact about them because it'll be so obvious. Anyway, we're sitting near each other in like study hall and we're like talking about and whatever. Timothy, I will discuss details about Timothy in a second after this, but he's just a friend of the two boys. I'll just say that for now. And then the two boys are Mark and Joel. And yes. I said fine. I was walking home with Timothy yesterday and he was wondering why I was gonna have Mark, Joel, and Serena over. And I said we were going to watch The Ring 2 together. He asked me what Joel would be there for, and then I smiled and said, I don't know. And then he said that I liked him. And I said, nuh-uh. And then he said he's gonna ask him out for me. And I said, and I don't know if he's actually going to or not, or what his answer will be. Then Kelly asked, isn't Serena going out with him? I had to say, no, she's going out with Mark and not Joel. So Serena's going out with Mark. And Kelly said, oh, I see. Do your parents let you have boys over? Yeah, they let me have Dennis over, who was just like a guy friend that hung out with a whole bunch of us. Kelly asked, well, what about Joel and Mark? That's what I meant. And I said, well, I asked my mom, but she never really answered me. Kelly's like, so do you really like Joel? I said, I don't know about really like, it's just kind of like a crush, but that's all I really know. Like, I didn't really know him. Like, I have crushes, but like, I don't know him yet. Kelly is being super nosy and she's like, how many boyfriends have you had now? I said, well, Joel hasn't answered or maybe hasn't even been asked yet, but I've had 4. She knows everything. Kelly, I did not tell you about a secret boy. I did not write about him. Kelly asked, including that guy that puts videos on YouTube? And I said, no, he is a fake. He lied and he is suffering from it now. Haha. I'll talk about that in a second. Hold on. Kelly said, you still went out though, so that is 5. I said, we didn't go out though. Kelly says, yes, you did. You told me. Did you tell Clara? And I said, oh, never mind about Clara. And that was fake because he is fake. Gotta hate him at this point. And she said, what do you mean he is fake? Well, I'm gonna explain everything right now. I said, he said he was someone else on YouTube. And he said he turned 14 this year. Then he said he had other videos from a year ago on a different account and he doesn't even look the same. Kelly asked, how old is he really? And I said, he's 15. Kelly, being the smart one, said, he could be a bad person. You better watch it. And I said, I know that. Every time he talks to me, I say, shut up and leave me be. She said, you have a stalker. And I'm like, WTF, whatever. I'm gonna keep this, okay? And Kelly's like, keep our conversation. Okay. Kelly, I kept our conversation. I still have it. Okay, this was a lot. Okay, what the fuck is happening? All right. I think Serena had this idea of me and Joel going out because she was going out with Mark. And I don't really know why. Or maybe I mentioned that, like, I had a crush on him or something like that. Now, we were in 4-H together, me and Serena. We'd been in that same group, I think, since I was in 3rd grade, and she was in it since 2nd grade or something like that. We were in the same grade in that group, and it was such a small group, so we naturally would sit next to each other and we'd talk, even though we didn't really hang out anymore. But maybe that's where she got this, I don't know. But she wanted us to hang out, and, like, maybe, you know, she's like, well, I'm dating Mark, like, maybe you like Joel, like, maybe that could be something. So the online boy that I never wrote in my diary for some reason, but Kelly, being a good friend as she is, was like, girl, what you doing? I met him on RuneScape, and I don't know, that was like 6th grade, but like, you would have like little RuneScape girlfriend, boyfriends or whatever, and we would always talk. I was on RuneScape. Like, I was like, you got your Minecraft people, I was a RuneScape people. Like, I was constantly on it, talking to random strangers on the internet. Internet safety back then was not really a thing, but we kind of had like this romantic thing going on. And he said I probably could find the videos that he said, but he told me that he was this cool drummer kid and he posted videos on YouTube. The amount of times I watched those videos thinking like, oh my god, he's so cute, he's so talented, like, look at him. But that wasn't him. And what's really dangerous and like super scary, he asked for like a photo of mine. So I did not have social media at the time. I don't know when Facebook was created. I didn't have a smartphone. At this point, I don't think I had any social media at all. Like, it wasn't really a thing just yet, or like we were really too young to have it. He asked for a picture of me because he wanted to see what I was gonna look like. I printed out a picture of me. I didn't send it in the mail yet, but I was going to. And I wrote a little note, and I went to 4-H camp. Gone for a week. I left the picture on my desk. I came back, and my mom found it. It was just sitting on top of the desk. But she wrote a sticky note, and she's like, we need to talk about this. And I'm like, no, we don't. And I just, stranger danger, do not do that. Oh my god. And the note, I'm like, this is what I look like, and yada yada, sending this to a complete stranger I don't even know, to some guy on RuneScape, which could still be lying as well. Oh my god, super dangerous, super dangerous. Anyway, I later did find out that he was lying about who he was. He was actually a year older, so I was 13 at this time. He was apparently 15, maybe. God, we were young. And apparently he had a girlfriend the whole entire time. And that really hurt because I thought we were kind of like a little item or whatever. And like, we didn't, like, it was just all like PG, like we were so young. But like, he lied about who, he didn't know who that kid was on YouTube. He made all of this up. That was my first catfish experience. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Also, that could have ended very badly. Anyway, please monitor what your children do on the internet. Thank you. It is December 15th, 2007. Dear Moon, hi. Yeah, I got a lot to fill you in. Big time. I last went out with Asher, and that was like a year ago when we started to go out. Okay. Then I went out with, after Asher, I went out with Mark for 2 weeks almost. Then I dated Timothy for 2 whole days. 2 days. But I broke up with Timothy because I feel like we are just really close friends, and going out was a little creepy for me. But right now he is dating this ugly girl named blank. I'm never gonna talk about her again. And I'm a little jealous because I don't care much, but I hate her. She's a big nosed freak who is goth. Don't hate on the goth. Okay, so okay, that's what I thought. My memory's like not working right. I dated Mark first. We dated for almost 2 weeks. That's why the whole Joel situation is confusing in my brain. I'm like, I don't think I ever dated Joel. Because I remember dating Mark. Because I wore his like football jersey one time. That's what's confusing in my brain. Oh, that's annoying. But now Serena and Mark are going out right now. So right now I have huge crushes on Ethan, who was the new boy, and a new one, Brad. Brad and I dated for maybe 2 days in 5th grade, but all of a sudden I started to have feelings for him again. I don't know why. And I hope one of them, or someone, but mostly them, ask me out to go to the dance with them on Friday. Yes, I hope my wish will come true in time for the dance. PSS. I also... PSS. I also stole Clarissa's account on Stardoll, and she paid for hers, and now she's pissed off at me. So that's fun. And she keeps lying to everyone and acting like my BFF this whole week, except for Thursday, because she gave me the evil stare. Oh my god, LOL. But I hate her. Amen. LMAO. PSS and S. Yesterday, I bought candy canes for Clara, Kelly bought me one too, and I also bought it for Ethan, and I bought one for Brad. So they will get them on Thursday. Okay, love, Alex. I was bold. I bought my crushes candy canes. Like, that's a bold step. Also, okay, Stardoll was a big thing. There was social media, but we had Stardoll. It was a big thing, and it was funny. But yeah, I guessed her password, or she told me her password, and I got into it. But she paid for her Stardoll. Like, come on. And I deleted everything in it. Okay. Alright, so now it is December 22nd, 2007. So this is after we sent the candy canes, and I don't know what happens. Alright, so I wrote, Dear Moon, hi, yesterday was the best night of my life. Oh, this was after the dance. Are you ready? So I got to dance with this one guy. He's not going to come up again, but like, if he watches these videos, which he probably does not, but every single dance, all junior high, all high school, we would all, like, if we didn't have someone to dance with, we didn't have a date or whatever, we would always dance together. And like, I miss him, man. He was such a good friend. I like him. I don't think he ever had feelings for me. I'd never really had feelings for him, but like, he was just a cool dude, you know? But we'd always dance together. I got to dance with him. I got to dance with another boy. I don't think he's going to come up again. And I also got to dance with Brad, my 5th grade boyfriend. Slow dancing with Brad was the best part. I think he was a little annoyed by me on Thursday. I sent him a candy cane saying it was from your secret admirer. Another one of my friends' names is Molly. She might come up again. So Molly danced with Fred like 3 times in a row, and then the guy I like to dance with at every single dance was dancing with Fred because they were friends, and that was funny, and they were dancing together. At the beginning of the dance, Kelly and I were trying to get Dennis to slow dance with Clara, and we finally got them to dance together, even though Clara really didn't want to. But in parentheses, it was cute to see them dancing together. Then towards the end of the dance, Kelly was going to dance with Dennis, but Clara wouldn't let her because she wanted to. So now I think she has a little, what's it called? A crush on Dennis. The last dance, I wanted to slow dance with Fred, but another girl got the nerve to ask him, and they slow danced. So I think this will be cute. So this is December 28th, 2007. So this is a couple of days after Christmas. Dear Moon, happy late Christmas. I got a red digital camera and it's awesome. Except for yesterday, I deleted all of my pictures on there by accident. I was so pissed for the rest of the night. I also got 4 CDs. Yeah, 4. Are you ready? I got Avril Lavigne. I got the Jonas Brothers. I got Fall Out Boy, and I also got Josh Groban. 2007. My brother got Nickelback, some downloaded songs from his CD. One of my cousins got Matchbox 20, so we downloaded his songs from, that's what I meant. We're downloading these songs so we have them. I'm so happy. I think that's one special way to end the year. I told myself at the beginning of the school year that this year was going to be the best school year ever. And so far it is. God has really granted so many wishes for me. I'm not religious at all anymore. Ooh. All right, I want some more drama. We're gonna do one more drama. Ooh. Who is this? What was that? Hold on. What was that? Who is this? Who am I talking about? Who is this? Oh my god. Who is this? Who am I talking about? Sorry, I'm writing in initials and I don't know. Who am I talking about? Oh! Well, that's a thumbnail right there. Okay, we got some tea, but it's from a boy that liked me, but I did not like him. And honestly, a little creepy sometimes. A little creepy. Oh my god. So this is January 16th, 2008, baby. 7th grade still. So dear Moon, hey, Happy New Year if I didn't mention that earlier. To start on what I want to talk about, okay, I think 3 people asked me out this week. Who? Really? I don't remember. I think 3 people asked me out this week. The reason why I said I think is because I don't know if Timothy really asked me out or not. Oh, I need my high school yearbook. I cannot even picture his face. No, I can. It's the gross kid. Do you remember that one gross kid that I talked about that I wasn't really happy that he was back at our school? Like, he transferred back to our school. So that's his name. He's not gonna pop up again, but I'm just gonna call him Gross Kid, okay? So Monday after school, the gross boy comes up to me and says for me to wait for 2 minutes, and I said, okay. Then he asked, what if Timothy asked me out? What would I say? And I said, I don't know. And he said, okay, 1 more minute. Will you go out with me? He was bold. He was very nervous when he asked that. And I acted like I was thinking about it. And I said, no, I just want to be friends. I immediately knew, because I'm calling him Gross Boy, no. He was fine with that. Okay, so I think at this point we're walking home with Timothy. Timothy said to either one of our friends or to Kelly that he was going to break up with his girlfriend because he really didn't like her and it just wasn't working out. Then I found out that Timothy might want to go out with me again, and I said no because I just don't like him like that. Then yesterday, I was talking to Nate. Here we go. So yesterday I was talking to Nate on MSN, and we were talking about going out with people. So we're talking about going out with people and that he just couldn't seem to find a girl that would say yes. I asked him what he did want in a girl, and he said he wanted her to be athletic and beautiful, has to be beautiful. And then I just randomly asked him what sport he was in. And he said none right now, but he's waiting for baseball and 8th grade football. And I said, and I wrote down our little MSN conversation. I said, oh, right now I'm in gym, softball, track, and a little bit of swimming in the summer. He said, cool. I said, I have to go eat, see you in a little bit. And he said, okay, bye. And this was when I was logged off, but you can still send messages when you're logged off, kind of like normal fucking messenger. And he said, actually, Alex, you fit what I want in a woman perfectly. And then I got back on, I read it, and I exited out of the conversation, and I forgot to block. So I was talking to this kid in my grade, just a friend, and I said, oh my god, Nate is gonna ask me out. And he just said, LOL. And I'm like, it's not funny. He is creepy. He said, I just told him to ask you out. I'm like, no. He's like, LOL. Then Nate messaged me that he has a question to ask me. Fucking hated that friend. Oh my god. Nate said, I'm being serious. You're beautiful, Alex. Do you want to go out sometime? And my friend is just like, LOL. I'm like, he just freaking asked me. He's like, just say yes. And I'm like, no. He's like, come on, make him happy just for a week. No. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. And I said, no. And he's like, come on. And I'm like, no way. And he's like, fine. Just say this to Nate. I don't want to go out with you, but I want to be good friends with you. And that's what I said. I'm like, fine. The next day in school, I smacked him so hard because he told his friend, who is a little creepy, and I'll give a little story, to ask me freaking out. But I smacked him and I fucking walked away. I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, gosh, Nate is too serious with relationships. It's not even funny. He calls girls beautiful and junk, and they even might have a boyfriend. Like, he would like tell girls that they're beautiful and like try to get a girlfriend. Like, he was so desperate to get a girlfriend, like how serious, super serious relationship while we are in 7th grade. But he would tell people like they're beautiful while they have a boyfriend. And we're like, dude, you gotta stop doing that. That's not okay. But today Clara asked out Brad for me today. He was like serious, but he said no. And I knew he was going to say no anyway. But Friday, at least, I want to ask out. I am asking out everyone. But on Friday, I want to ask out Ethan because I like him too. And every time we talk or even look at each other, he smiles. So I think he likes me. I'm just going to ask this girl in my grade if she can find out if he likes me, and I'll decide from there if I want to ask him out. Well, I am bored and I'm going to go. Bye. There was a lot of information. The thing with Brad is that I liked him again, and I probably crushed his heart in 5th grade when we dated for like 2 whole fucking days or something. And like, I didn't like the pressure of dating. So like, everyone was like, oh my god, you guys are dating, because he asked me out. And I was just like, yeah, sure, like 5th grade, it's just a label at that point. But everyone like made such a big fucking deal about it. And I'm like, yo, this is like too much. We're in 5th grade. Like, why is everyone caring this much? And I broke up with him. Also, like, I didn't really have like big, strong feelings for him at that point. But now in 7th grade, I did like him, and he was a nice kid and stuff like that. But he just did not like me like that anymore. He was like, no, I'm done. That's it. After this point, I don't think I ever really talked to him again. The thing with Ethan, he, I think, just has like this flirty personality, and it fucking confuses you. And I really did like him, but like, it'll continue for a couple more years. But like, oh my god, I just think he had a flirty personality. He's just being nice, but like, I don't know. All right, we're gonna end it here. That was so much information. I just wanted to find out. I like want to keep reading, and like, because I'm reliving this and like, oh my god, I fucking remember this. I just want to like peek. I'll save that for next week. Something happens with Ethan on the next page. I'm just gonna say, that's all I'm gonna say. I can't give anything away. I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to. If you have any questions, because I know this is a lot of information, it's a lot of new people added to the mixture of this, please ask them in the comments and I will clarify anything. But oh my god, it's a lot of information. But I hope you like this series. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye.